Hello from a very windy Mt Oxley. It was a pretty sleepless night because it was just so damn windy. The gusts were like just ridiculous. Still a great spot to camp, but the wind was just, yeah, it was just horrible. I ended up packing up the tent at like 5 o'clock because it was just could not sleep. So we are heading off. I think we're going to head through Gundabooka National Park and then through to camp at Tilpa for the night. And my first stop will be Bourke, get a coffee because I bloody need a coffee, get a pie, and then we'll probably check out a few of the stations along the Darling River run as well, so that should be pretty good. It's going to be another hot one again. It's already like 21 degrees and it's only 6:30, so I think today's the last hot day and then it cools down a bit from there, so yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Oh, we've just finished up at Mt Oxley this morning. Highly recommend it for anyone who's coming out here. It's one of the best campgrounds I've ever stayed at. View is unreal. Just hopefully you don't get the winds like we did, but still, even with the winds, it was still a great spot to camp. So we're heading to Bourke now, grab a coffee and a pie, and then we'll head Tilpa Pub tonight, and then we got a few stops on the way there. I think we'll check out Gundabooka National Park, head into like a few of the stations around the Darling River, head into Louth pub if it's open. So yeah, there's not as much driving today as there has been the past 2 days, which is good. So it should be a nice easier day today, but it's still going to be a hot one. On the drive up you don't get to fully appreciate the view, but geez, it's beautiful, especially if you're driving down during the sunrise. Look at that, man. Wow.
And he's like, hey, do you want to go do stand-up comedy? He did some.
That's unreal, man.
I had the opportunity to go.
Unreal. Come on, pal. It's just a chain and lock. Come on.
What do you call it when it's not?
Come on, mate.
Very fine color, like sand wash.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you got it. We got it. Bloody hell. We've just jumped onto the Louth Road, Darling River run from Bourke heading towards Louth. We're going to stop into Gundabooka National Park. We were going to do like one of the hikes in there, but we figured it's going to be another hot day today, and apparently it's a bit of a, not strenuous, but it's not really like an easy hike to do, so we figured it'd be better not to do it, you know, especially with the temps today. You know, they're meant to get to 37. That'd just be really uncomfortable. So yeah, we'll head there, we'll check out, there's like a gorge or something like that. So yeah, Darling River Run, red dirt country, very dusty, very dry, good fun. If it wasn't obvious before, it's obvious now. I'm an athlete, a superhuman athlete. Alright, we're here at the Bennett's Gorge picnic area. That's the gorge right behind me. That was the walk that we were going to do, the Valley of the Eagles walk, but we all agreed it's way too hot to do it at the moment. And it's a pretty, as you can see, it's just straight up. So, I mean, there's always next time, so. So yeah, now we're going to head to Louth. Hopefully the pub's open because we all need a beer and a feed. Yeah, flies are already ridiculous. It's only September. I can't figure out if it's my hair or the fly. Anytime something touches my face, I don't know if it's a fucking fly or my hair. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Bennett's Gorge. And on a side note, I haven't pooped in 4 days, so if it doesn't happen tonight, I'm not looking forward to the next couple of days. You know, we are here at Louth. Hopefully the pub's open, get a feed and get a beer. Here we are, the Shindys Inn in Louth, Louth, fuck. Thank the heavens they are open, so time for a beer. It is stinking hot. We just made a stop over at the Dunlop station on the way between Louth and Tilpa. I'm glad we did. It's pretty awesome. It's really nice. It's huge. Can't believe how big it is, but yeah, really interesting, really nice quarters. That surfboard's a bit out of place here. Long way from an ocean. That's creepy. Life in the outback, getting stuck behind a road train. That's alright. We're not in a rush.
As soon as I say, oh you idiot, you bottom feeder.
Darling River at Tilpa. All set up in Tilpa. Great little spot. Pubby's right there. They're cooking their own stuff tonight, but I can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna go get a quick feed. All right, we're on the way to Menindee now. So yeah, the road, the quality of the road to Menindee is a bit how you going, but yeah, we'll go there. We're going to camp there for tonight. For anyone that's, you know, thinking of touring around Australia, go out and do it, man, because I always think of it as it's an acquired taste. It's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to like it, but the beauty of like the outback and the bush, it's different to what you'll see elsewhere, but it's beautiful because it's unique, you know. I think that's why I love it so much. It doesn't matter whether you're in the, you know, bush in the high country, out in the outback, wherever, you know, it's pretty incredible. The wildlife out here, you know, all the mammals and the snakes and the birds. I mean, this probably sounds a bit biased, but I think we have the best bird life in the world. You know, all the cookies and the cockies and the budgies, the galahs, you know. So yeah, it's just it's very different out here to the coast. I'd take this over the coast any day, but I'd take the mountains over anything. Just make sure you're prepared. Probably don't come out in the middle of summer. It's just disgustingly hot, obviously, so get out here and come out and explore it, because it's definitely worth it. The country is enormous and there's so much to see and do, so moo. Are you gonna move? Please? Pretty please? Hey buddy. G'day all, we are here in the beautiful Menindee Lakes. We've just got here and we were looking, we needed to have lunch, so we thought we'll go for a bit of a drive to see if we can find like a little area with a bit of shade, have some lunch and whatnot. And we found this little side track down to the lake, and he's come up to this absolutely beautiful kind of oasis. It's unreal. Got all the water birds there and all that. Great, it'll be a great spot to camp. I'm not sure if we're going to camp here tonight, but great spot to camp. I'm not going to give this one away, but yeah, it's an absolutely incredible spot. Unreal. Still so much water. I thought the water levels would go down a bit, but the flooding really filled it up, and there's just life everywhere. So yeah, we're going to head to the there's like a wool shed or something like that, about 15 k's down the road. So we'll go check that out and find a spot to camp, set up camp for the night. You could probably hear it, it's windy, so it's probably going to be another windy night, which is great, but you know, it is what it is. Always happy, be happy. Yeah. we've just checked out the old wool shed, Kinchega wool. It was Kinchega wool. It was an old wool shed. It was pretty cool. I got a bit too invested in judging all the creakiness of all the doors in there. So that was good fun. Yeah, it was pretty interesting, all those old wool sheds and all that. So now we found a camp spot that will be good for tonight, so we'll head there. Hopefully it's kind of sheltered away from the wind, because it's going to be another windy one tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll head there, have dinner, have a few beers, and hopefully have a amazing sunset tonight. So here we are at Lake Pamamaru, next to Lake Menindee. Camp's all set up right on the lake, away from the wind. Great little spot to camp. Cooking up dinner, a few beers. Good morning everyone. We have another glorious day here in the Aussie Outback. We've just left Menindee. We had a pretty spectacular night at Menindee on the lake. So much wildlife, so many birds and all that. It was pretty amazing. So we're now heading back home. We still got 2 days, but we're heading back home towards Sydney. So our original plan was to head back through Wilcannia, Cobar, Nyngan, and then back to Sydney, but now we're going to be cutting across from Menindee to Ivanhoe. It's 200 k's, it's all gravel road, so it's a bit more interesting than just a highway driving. And then from Ivanhoe, across to Hillston, down to Griffith, and then shoot back home. So yeah, it'll be a bit better than just driving on a boring highway. Temperatures today are going to be real nice. 22, 23 degrees, which is much better than the 36, 37 degrees we've been having the past few days. So it'll definitely be a much more comfortable day today as well. So I mean, we got just over 500 kilometers to Griffith. So yeah, it should be a good drive, eh? Oh, on that side note, if you're thinking of getting to Menindee, get out there, because it's incredible. There's heaps of water. It really filled up a lot when we had those floods in 21, 22. So, and it's held up really nice. So yeah, head out there. It's really, really nice. So great part of the country. we've just arrived in Hillston, got a bit of a coffee and bit of lunch and stuff before we head off to Barellan, which is where we're going to be camping. And it's locked. Fuck. He says that there's a little trail to hike here, but they've locked it for some reason. So we're going to camp in Barellan at the pub there. There's a pub there, commercial hotel or something like that. So yeah, we've got 2 hours to go. And yeah. They're like infants having a bloody tantrum. Good morning from Barellan at the back of the pub. It was a nice, very nice and cold morning this morning. Fuck, don't know what I'm saying. 2.4 degrees, which was a nice little change from the 37 degrees we've been getting the past few days. So nice and frosty morning, nice and chilly morning tonight. So today, fuck. What was I saying? Yeah, we're heading home now, so if we don't make any stops on the way, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.